Going on, welcome back to another video. Obviously I'm not in the normal place that I start videos because I'm in my mom's car. I just picked up a whole bunch of stuff for the Miata and it was all a really good deal. I can't wait to show you guys what I got. I'll tell you in just a moment when I get back to the house and I give my mom her car back. There's been a lot of stuff I got for the car recently. I got in the mail just the other day, so there's a lot of parts not installed on the car, and there's two parts installed on the car that you guys actually do not know about that I can't wait to show you. All of this upside and all these new parts I got, though, they do come with a bit of a downside, and I'll let you guys know what that downside is as soon as I get home and I can show you the current state of the Miata. It looks like it hasn't changed, but a big has. So I will see you guys in just a second when I make it back to the house and I am not driving. Welcome back, because I got everything I said I did in the last clip. Because I was, he's recording while I'm recording. Yeah. Anyways, so just like I said in the last clip, when I get home, I'll show you everything I got. And this is it. This is the whole shebang. I'm missing something. Most important piece. No, damn, nigga, I lost my will to live. Fuck. No, I don't know. I got a lucky. Oh, here it is. Just gotta.
Does the one has that pulse thingy?
Pickle. Yeah, why wouldn't it have that pause thingy? Alright. So, first thing, I just got a lug key. I got it for $5 at Discount Tire. Then my girlfriend, for Valentine's Day, got me this brand new carbon fiber, like actual carbon fiber steering wheel. It doesn't have a button, but I got one coming in the mail. I got one coming in the mail for it. I hit you a little harder than I wanted to, my bad. But I got a button coming in the mail for it, and then it also came with this brand new hub on it, which I believe is billet aluminum, where the other one was cast aluminum. And then we get into what I just bought today, which is what I picked up earlier. I paid $450 for these over fenders from Rev 9. They look wider than they actually are. When you put them on the car, they're actually not much wider than the stance that's already on there. But then he also included these wheels for free. I don't know much about them because he was just like, hey, I'll just give you these wheels. So I said, okay. But they are Ray's Engineering monoblock forged aluminum wheels. And I believe he told me they're not in production anymore. So it will be the end of seeing these on the car after I can afford new tires, because I can't afford new tires. And also after I fix some of the stuff like the curb rash all over it, and then one of the wheels is a little chunk missing, but I don't care. For now, you'll notice the car is back on jack stands because the throwout bearing exploded while I was driving. And so we have to take the transmission back off. And I'm also taking off the tires to make that easier. We got to take the transmission back off, so it's going to be me and the black one under there working while the fat guy just sits around and yawns because he's lazy.
Fuck you.
The last thing, did you call me broke? The last thing I got was a set of max peating rods. Coilovers, they're just really cheap budget coilovers. They're like $260 for the set. There was a cheaper version, but I opted out of those because I heard they ride pretty stiff. So I got the ones with the dampening adjustment up on top. And they also came with the fucking coilover tools. They're somewhere. I probably left them in the room. If you notice, I unboxed everything because I was impatient. And I also just wanted to make sure they had everything with them. So I will catch you guys in the next clip where hopefully we'll have the clutch line off. Is that what you're thinking? Well, I'll have to get this heater or the heater core hose off, get that little bracket back off right there, and then get the slave cylinder off, which it's going to be a lot easier to get to because we can take the wheel off, which we couldn't do last time. So anyways, ooh, my lips are chapped. So anyways, I'll see y'all in the next clip. Peace. Oh, there's a bolt down there? Anyways, guys, so I got the shifter out, and some of the progress... I'm about to fall over. Some of the progress we have made is the slave cylinder is almost out.
It's fucking right here. Never mind.
The slave cylinder is almost out. And then that's pretty much it. We've only been working for a couple minutes. But yeah, the slave cylinder is almost out. And then we're going to move on to getting the drive shaft. That's what it was. We're getting the drive shaft after that. But first, I'm going to get this line detached because there's a bolt there. And then I'm going to get this detached because there is a bolt behind there that I need to get to. So hopefully, I won't lose this footage and I can actually show you guys pretty much what goes into removing the transmission in a Miata. It's not that difficult. Anybody can do it. If me and this, idiot did it one time, we can do it again. So I just want to give you guys a quick little update, and we'll get right back to you as soon as we get some more stuff removed and get closer to getting this transmission out temporarily. Everybody, quick announcement. Something very special just came in the mail today. What I got is my wheel from Rev Limiter. Not my wheel, but a piece is from Rev Limiter. So my wheel, I do not have a horn button, as you can see. So I ordered one from Rev Limiter. And so it came with this plate, extension-wise, which is actually pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to use these because it already has some in there. And I believe I still have the other ones from the last quick release. A couple of gauges, little stickers. This is actually pretty cool. I'm going to stick one of these on the car. Yeah, you sent me, hold on, wait, there's stuff. Heart Rev Limiter. These are freaking cool. A damn high chew. I'm gonna fuck that up in a minute. What is this? A Honda City Turbo. A 1985 Honda City Turbo 2. I can add this to my Miata. Because I still have my Miata that Blaze got me.
So someone sent you this?
Yeah. No, I ordered this from Rev Limiter, and the dude included a whole bunch of extra stuff. So I really don't want to touch stuff and get it super freaking dirty like I am, but... Alright, so then it's the instructions on how to hook it up. I'll read these in a second. But, yes, dude. Yeah. Went with the classic looking Mazda with the chrome.
Oh, wow.
That shit looks...
The little ones in GTA.
This looks freaking perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. So real quick. Here you go, you take that. Time to enjoy my high chew, which I actually love high chews.
Never had it before.
Well, you're not having mine because I just ate it. Alright, I want to take one of these. One of these. And one of these. I'm going to go right up to the car. I might not do this right now because my hands are super dirty. Fuck, this thing is chewy. Now it's hard to go, so I'll just do this one. Now I'm gonna stick it right here with the other circle one. Oh man, these are sticky. So we got one, and then this one, the Heart Rev Limiter. Going right up to my Dutch Bros. Perfect. I'm gonna make sure I got most of the air bubbles out. I got all of them there and all of them there. So this is freaking dope. This is awesome.
Today is a good day.
Yes, today is a good day. Even though my throwout bearing is exploded and I gotta take my transmission back off. I really want to stop everything I'm doing and install this now, but I can't. Oh, you want to see the horn button?
Sure.
So I went for an old school looking button. Ooh. Because I'm going to be getting custom gauges from the same guy, Rev Limiter. Nice. Alright, so yeah, here's a button in case I didn't show you guys. I think I did. It's a really stiff button. So, ironically, my car has no horn. Actually, if I find it, here's the connector for the horn. Obviously, it's not connected to a horn. I really just wanted a button or something to finish off the look right here. And that, if you ask me, looks amazing, especially with the chrome like I wanted. So, I'm going to have to install this later.
Wait, it was custom?
Yeah, this guy, Rev Limiter, I can't remember his name right now. He only makes the item when you order it.
Neat.
Now, this button wasn't custom made, but most of his stuff is made to order. Stuff like this, he has it on shelves ready to go, but he still, he has all the parts. He just has to assemble it before sending it out. Alright, cool. So I got some stuff from Rev Limiter. That's awesome. For now, I guess I can give you a quick update about what we got. So we got the slave cylinder off, if you can see right there, along with all my mail. And then, I'm not going to get down there right now because it's not worth showing. Between the mid pipe, I believe, or this is the mid pipe, the manifold, the mid pipe, and then the muffler, we got that disconnected. Now I'm taking off this wheel, which I really need to put the car on the ground for. And then we're taking the wheel off to get to the mid pipe, which is kind of like, the bolts would be kind of right here, which is easiest to have this tire out the way. So yeah, I don't know what got on my heat shield, but it burnt. Anyways,
Is that what that one red spot is?
yeah, I'll see you guys in just a second when we have more off. I just want to take a quick second to show you my dope horn button from Rev Limiter, and I'm definitely gonna have to post this in the Miata group. All the couple people who are subscribed who know about it, you'll definitely be seeing this post. Oh, dude, I got a second high chew. So excited. All right, so I'll see you guys in just a second. Peace. So, big update, I guess, this time. We got the drive shaft out. We got the PPF unbolted. The whole transmission's ready to come out as soon as he takes off the bolts. And also, we were this close. We would have been able to get this transmission fixed in about an hour from now. We've been working for probably, I don't know, 2 hours, and we were so close to getting it done, but the guy at AutoZone who said he ordered my throwout bearing for me actually never did. And it's been 2 days, so now they're going to give it to me for free and give me a discount, which is cool because I don't have much money anyways after buying all this stuff, and I needed to get more fluids and stuff. Also, the fluids are looking good, but since we have tons of extra time, I was going to start unbolting these and installing the new coilovers, which I'm super excited about because I'm tired of this car being so freaking slammed. I couldn't even, y'all should have seen the struggle just to put it up on jack stands. But I actually don't know how to tell which one's the front coilover and which one's the back. Oh, also the over fenders, they're just plasti dipped, so I peeled all the plasti dip off of one of the fronts and one of the backs. They actually put enough layers to where it peels off pretty easy. So, get our last coil over here. So, I actually do not know which one is for the front and rear. I believe the fronts are shorter and the rears are longer. Let me look at the coilovers on it. So it actually looks like the long ones may be front. I don't know. I just wanted to give you guys this quick update and then start working on these coilovers. I've never uninstalled or installed coilovers before, so it's actually going to be a learning experience for me. So I don't want to sit here and act like I know what I'm doing and tell you how to do it, when in reality I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Especially because I can't even find my tools. Like, I can't find the right socket I need. Here's the super big one. I don't need that. I need a smaller one.
No, AC-130 is still used now.
AC1, nobody cares.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, no swearing on my channel. It's a Christian channel, okay?
Please.
Oh, Jesus!
CB gets it. Where's the wrench? Hey, where's the wrench? The medium sized one?
Oh, that's the one I remember under the car.
It was just under there. I didn't see it. Anyway, so I guess I'll see you guys in a second when I get one of these coilovers off, and I can kind of compare the two. So I'll see y'all in just a second. It's been a little while, but we got the old coilover out. The old seized coilover that's actually starting to squeak. The Raceland, and without the car actually on it, no preload, the spring's just kind of free floating around. But here it is. Don't think this piece of plastic was supposed to be up there. Here it is in comparison to the new coilover. So if I line them up right here on the bottom, kind of length for length, the new coilover is actually a little bit shorter. So I think I'm going to lengthen it. Once I cut myself a little bit, I'm going to lengthen it just a bit to lift the car up, because I don't want the car to be lower. I want the car to actually be higher than those ones, because I don't like how low those are. But as of now, we got one coilover out, and it was pretty difficult. But this new coilover, even though they're cheaper, they seem, just the build quality, initial build quality, I feel, they feel a whole heck of a lot better. But that may just be because the old ones are worn out. I don't know. Only time will tell how these coilovers actually perform. But for now, I need to get the top, this off the top right here, the top hat, and put it on the new coilover, I believe. And that should be all I need to do to get the new coilovers in, is this top hat. So I guess I'll see you guys when I got a new coilover in the car, at least. Last night was a bit of a fail. And the fact that, I don't know if I had said this last night, but my throwout bearing is actually perfectly fine. But the clutch disc itself is what blew apart. And it's because I used a really cheap clutch, honestly. But last night I did get one of the coilovers installed. It's currently on its lowest setting, which I don't like. But yeah, I got one of the coilovers installed, and my friend can't come over right now to help me and take off the old clutch and everything, and I don't have a screwdriver, the right type of screwdriver to just hold the flywheel while I unbolt it. So I'm just going to be working on getting the other coilovers in while I wait for him to not be busy and be able to come over. But that was my little update for now. There's the transmission sitting right on the ground. We just kind of took it down and left it, and then if you look right here, here's a small chunk of clutch. Not even the metal backing, so it had tons of life because it was a brand new clutch pretty much. But yeah, don't go with cheap clutches. I learned the hard way, and I'm never going to make that mistake again. I'm just going to go with high quality clutches, because I don't want to have to take this transmission off again, even though I'm going to have to one more time once I finally get a really high quality clutch and a decent upgrade. I'm going to have to take the transmission back off and put that on, but that should be the last time for a long time. So anyways, I'll see you guys in a minute after I get a little bit of work done on the Miata and get another coilover in, and hopefully I'll be able to do the fronts by myself. It took me and a friend to do it last night. They had a step on this while I wiggled the old coilover out and everything, but I should be able to do it by myself. Now that I've done it once, I know a little bit better of a way to do it than what I was doing. So I'll see you guys in just a second. I got the front coilovers on. I have the garage door closed because it's dark out, because I was kind of bullshitting a little bit today. But I got the front coilovers on. I got this one, I believe I got it adjusted to where I want. I actually think it's still a little bit too low, but I just took the jack, I jacked up the suspension, and then tightened down all of the bolts. There you go. You want to make sure you have the car jacked up, because you don't want to tighten them, or not the car, you want to make sure you have the suspension out ride height, because you don't want to tighten them while they're still, sag down, because they're bushings, and what's going to happen is you're going to squeeze that bushing, and what's going to happen is when you lower the car, it's not going to be tensioned, and it can actually hold your car up and not allow it to sit all the way at ride height. So that's the passenger side, the front passenger side. You should be able to see that this one is noticeably, there's noticeably less thread here, and the spring is longer because the preload isn't set as much. That's the driver side for the rear. And then I started looking at fender fitment, or the over fender fitment, because I wanted to look at if I need to actually replace this fender, because if you look, it's pretty well destroyed. If I needed to replace it, or if the over fender will cover it, and I wanted to do more than just cover it. Like, if it was only going to cover it, I was going to get a new fender. Hold on, give me just 1 second. It's a little hard to line it up with just one hand. But if you look, so there's the front of the fender, over fender to the front bumper. I just let it sag a little bit, but here's the rear. I'll line that back up. It's a little chipped in the corners and stuff, but I could fix that if I really want to. That's not a chip, that's actually just a little bit of plasti dip. So is this corner right here. But that one's actually broken right in the corner. But that could be fixed. Just a little bit of fiberglass. But if you look underneath, I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, just because my camera's not great. I can actually cut away pretty much all of what's really dented up in the back. So my new cut line would follow from about here. I can cut up and over all of this damaged part and come back down, which means this dent would still be here, but I don't care. It's mostly about this, which I was really worried about, which if you look at that. It's just really bad, and I wanted to just be able to cut all that away or do something. And then I was looking at the rear fitment on the over fenders, and it's pretty good. I can, if I want, like you're supposed to, I can actually cut all this away. I'm still kind of contemplating that because I don't know if I want to cut up and actually clean rear fenders on the Miata. The only dent on these rear fenders is a little one right here. There's a tiny little piece. And over here, there's actually a pretty big dent, but the over fenders don't even cover that anyways. So if I line this up kind of just roughly in place, if you look, they only cover the bottom half. The top half is fine, or the top half doesn't get covered. So where the dents are does not get covered, and it's just the bottom half. And it actually doesn't, even though it looks like it makes the stance and the fitment, the width of the car extremely wide, it doesn't, which I kind of like. I didn't want a car too wide because I didn't want to have to run, crazy offset wheels or wheel spacers. I really hope I look okay on the camera with the flashlight. But I wanted to be able to run just pretty normal tires and rims, wheels and tires, and these wheels will actually fit underneath perfectly. And I guess I could kind of mount these up a little bit and give you a rough idea of how they will look. I believe these are the exact same width as these, which these have a bit of stretch on them, and the tires don't properly fit. And these are a 195, let's see if I can remember, 195, 55, 15. So these, I'm probably going to run a 205, 45, 15. I may not go with the 45 and go with the 40. I don't know exactly. But I am leaning more towards a 45, 15. And I want to get a tire that's a pretty decent trackable tire. I don't want to get, because I don't want stretch. I want a car, or maybe a little, because I know it can help. But I want to be able to track my car, not drift it. This car was drifted pretty much its whole life after the first owner who bought it from the factory, I'm sure. So it's been pretty well abused. So I'm planning on just kind of fixing it up and making it a daily car that you could bring to the track and, you know, still have fun with. But I don't want to buy any like super expensive tires. Alright, so this, let's see how far back I can get the camera. This is what the rim or the wheel will look like. And if you look, we actually have quite a bit of clearance to run bigger brakes, which is good because some 15s you can't do that. But I think these ones were made to where you can clear big brakes, because some of them I see this lip where it steps up sometimes carries all the way to the back. And when it does that, you can't run big brakes. But this one goes back down right here. So I believe I can run a big brake kit with this car. And I'm not going to go to like Willwood and get the $4,000 brake kit that they have. But I can run bigger brakes on here if I like. Maybe sport brakes off an NB, I believe. I believe those, like the big brake kits from the factory on the NB. And then when I'm looking at tire clearance or wheel clearance, it clears in this direction and it clears in this direction so far. And I could see just off, you know, initial looks, the wheels don't rub and tires wouldn't rub at all. So now the only thing I need to finalize the install over here is a new castle nut. Because the one yesterday, I was trying to hammer this off and the castle nut broke. It kind of got a little messed up. I could force it on there if I really wanted to, but I don't. I'd much rather just get a new castle nut and a new cotter pin, especially because I needed a new cotter pin anyways. But that is where the car sits tonight. If you're wondering why I didn't get the new clutch in right here, new brand used clutch in, it's because my friend couldn't come over today, so we're planning on doing it tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Monday, but you should actually be seeing this on Monday. I don't know if I'm going to upload this video tonight. The last thing I wanted to tell you is, there you go. The last thing I wanted to tell you is right here, I have a custom made switch panel coming. I wanted to make one myself, but the day I was thinking about making one, a guy in the Miata group under the name, ooh, what's his name again? I can't remember his name right now, but I'd seen some online from companies, and they're like 20 bucks. Mine was $46 shipped here, but instead of being just a flat piece of plastic, which I really didn't want because I wouldn't like the look of it, his comes out. Here, let me try to autofocus the camera. His comes out, and then it kind of gets a little bit more flush with this panel right here. And then he also, when he was designing it, he designed it with 4 switch holes. And he included one switch just as he did to size up. And these are just basic switches from AutoZone. And I know which ones they are, so I can get 3 more. And then the bottom is blank in case I want to cut out a hole and put in a new stereo or a new head unit. Or if I want to run different types of switches, like these are just kind of flick on, flick off. Maybe if I run the ignition there, I could just start, or the starter, I can just have a push to start button. Anything like that, they're all right there. Anyways, so that's the current situation with the car. I really wish I could have gotten it done today, but I couldn't. And I actually do need to go to AutoZone still and get the last of the parts that I was supposed to get earlier today, but I kind of fell asleep and missed that. Oops. Yeah, but I need to get some parts that I was supposed to get that they forgot to give me. That AutoZone forgot to give me, or forgot to order me, so I'm actually getting it for free. So, I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, I guess, with the rest of the install, we'll be getting the rear coilovers on, and we will be getting the new clutch and hopefully the transmission back in the car, and have the car driving again, and possibly put in my new, ooh, my boot is ripped, put in my new horn button to kind of clean up the look of the car right there, clean up those wires that I don't like to see hanging out, and maybe my switch panel will be in. I don't know how long it's going to take to ship here, because it's going in the mail today. So anyways, I will see you guys later. Peace.